I have always been fascinated by the rhythms of culture, and the more ancient a culture is, the more it tends to fascinate me. Persian civilization is by far the oldest in the Middle East, and having lived and worked in the region for several years, my ambition grew to see the land that spawned history's first real multinational empire, some 2,500 years ago. The contrast with my own country, Australia, could hardly be any greater. For me, as a journalist, the opportunity to visit and film in Tehran is one I just couldn't pass up. Tehran is of course the capital of Iran, one of the world's oldest countries and one in which in modern times has seen its fair share of controversy. But I wanted to make a film about Tehran as it is, the tensions between tradition and modernity, and all the other aspects of this huge metropolis. In the first part of the documentary, we saw Tehran's old bazaar, the carpet and gold markets, and the Imamzada Zaid. We also got to see Siotia Avenue, home to the various churches and temples of Iran's minority religions. Now we continue on our tour of Tehran, heading to the country's National Museum.
This building was built around 75 years ago.
Okay.
It was designed by a French architect called André Godard.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
And he also designed the Hafiz and Sadi shrine.
Oh, in Shiraz?
In Shiraz, yes.
Okay. And this is kind of Iranian style architecture?
Yes, yeah. In this section, we have some pieces going further back to the prehistoric time, the Stone Age.
Okay, yeah. These are like tools and other implements?
Like they use these stones instead of knives.
Okay, yeah.
And we have some bones from that time, from animals or humans.
Okay. And are these found all over Iran or more
Yes,
in...
all over Iran.
Oh, yeah.
And we have some potteries here.
Okay.
Belonging to 5,000, 6,000 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
This piece is very interesting because it shows, it could be the first piece that shows animation.
Oh, okay.
It shows 5 different stages of a goat going to a tree. So it could be the first animation in the world.
Oh, it shows like a progression of 5 different scenes.
Yes, the goat was standing, jumping, going to the tree and eating from the tree.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
right.
And
So it's like, it could be the oldest existing cartoon.
Yeah, it could be, yes.
It's a huge wheel.
Yeah. You know, the oldest chariot wheel was from Ukraine 5,000 years ago, but this is from 3,500 years ago. But the difference is that that was made from stone.
Right.
So if a bit just fall off or got broken, they had to change the wheel completely. But this one, it has 6 different pieces of bronze and 2 pieces inside.
Okay.
And these woods are not originally made.
They've reconstructed the wood here.
Yeah, yeah.
But the wheel was actually outside of the wheel was made of bronze.
Yeah, exactly. And this was for a 2-wheeled chariot from Chagazambil.
Which is in
Khuzestan, Shush. This is the first 3D statue from the Achaemenians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and unfortunately the head is missing.
Yeah.
And it's the statue of Darius.
It looks Egyptian down there.
Yes, it was built in Egypt and
Yeah.
brought to Iran. It's written in 4 different languages that are used in Iran, and also the Egyptians' language, hieroglyph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and talks about the 24 provinces that
Yeah.
were under the rule of Achaemenians and how, what they wore and what they ate, and
Yeah.
all the information from that time. This is the audience hall from Persepolis, from Achaemenian time.
Which king is this?
It's Darius.
Oh, and who is this talking
And
to
there's
him?
this guy talking to him, but this action means respect. Am I
Okay.
allowed to talk?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And according to what they're wearing, you can realize if they are Madians or Persians.
Okay.
My first day in Tehran was an extremely busy one. I had seen a lot. It was fascinating to observe the trade in the bazaar where modern functionalism met traditional norms. The National Museum, with pieces dating back over 7,000 years, shows just a glimpse of Iran's rich cultural heritage. Someday in the future, when I have more time, I'll have to come back. Tehran is surrounded by mountains on 3 sides, and luckily my hotel room had a view of the mountains in the north. On my second day, we decided to visit Darband. It's a kind of mountain retreat in the north, just the other side of Tahrir Square. The way to Tahrir Square is via Valiasa Avenue. It is said to be the largest street in the Middle East, with 8,000 trees planted on either side.
You can see Mamzada Saleh from here,
Okay, we're going to visit that?
if you have time.
Okay.
Darband is one of Tehran's most popular recreational areas, with thousands of visitors every day and tens of thousands during the holidays. People go there for the hiking and mountain climbing, or else just for a cup of tea to enjoy the cooler and cleaner air.
What do you think of this place?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Shall we try it?
Yeah, let's go, yeah. Alright, let's see.
Shall we go upstairs? Or?
I reckon upstairs looks good, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Merci, hello. Okay, where shall we sit?
I guess this one looks good here under all the trees.
Yeah, great.
Alright. Hello.
A curd, an eggplant, and a lamb kebab, please.
Alright, let's get started.
This is one of the most famous electronic malls.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you can find all the brands, all the famous brands in the world here.
Yeah, I can see. It seems like they have everything here.
Yeah.
And I can see they've got pretty much all the major brands that we're used to.
Yeah.
And are they more expensive or less expensive?
No, it's the same as everywhere else.
Basically the same price?
Yes, and they have all the latest stuff that comes out. Yeah, you can find everything here, anything you want.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking, my laptop is quite old. I'm thinking of updating it. I wonder if the prices here would be reasonable.
We can ask.
Yeah, I should ask some people.
Look at the...
What do they have dealt? To be honest, I'm pretty surprised. Like, I didn't expect to see a mall like this. I thought maybe you could get everything if you really needed to, but I didn't expect to be like in a mall, like a whole mall just full of all the latest electronics.
All the major brands of laptops were available in the electronics market, and to be honest, I didn't know which one to choose. But I had to choose one as mine had helpfully just broken. After the electronics market, I went back to the hotel for a brief rest. I then decided to explore different parts of the city, hoping to become somewhat more familiar with its varying aspects.
Oh, hi. Good, thanks. Could I just get the espresso, please? Yes, thank you.
The image we have of Iran from international news is really quite different to the everyday reality. In Tehran, what we have is a huge urban expanse, full of people who mostly adhere to traditional customs and values, while at the same time being surrounded by skyscrapers, not to mention luxury cars and designer clothing. In outward appearances, it is not unlike many other world capitals. In Tehran, life goes on until well into the night. Many shops are open until midnight, and you will find lots of people going shopping until then. One of the things that most impressed me over the last 2 days has been how technology savvy the young people here are. Education is highly valued in Iran, and young people especially seem to have a genuine hunger for knowledge. Likewise, businessmen insist on possessing the latest technology. Mostly through the internet they order the goods and facilities they need. In this way, modernity is simply a fact of life here, which people strive to reconcile with their traditions and culture. On the third morning, my guide directed me to the Museum of Contemporary Art, which I travelled to via metro. Unlike some other world capitals, I was surprised to discover that the metro in Tehran is air-conditioned. It's not often that public transport provides such a respite from the summer heat. The collection in this museum contains pieces by such luminaries as Jackson Pollock and Andy Warhol. However, the curator told me that those particular pieces were currently in storage. I was told they might be on display next month. After the art museum, we decided to visit a mall in the west of Tehran. The contrast between here and the traditional bazaar could hardly have been any greater. This particular mall resembled all those mega malls in the west, selling everything from groceries to furniture to LCDs.
Some very fashionable clothes.
In different colors too. So shall we just look around? Do you want to buy anything for your mom, sister, or anyone in souvenirs?
Actually, no, I'll look at these ones. I like this brand.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's all blue. My favorite color.
Depends. In summer,